What's up, everybody? This is Domingo Hero Network, and today's video, guys, I'm going to show you guys my Xbox 360 game collection as of June of 2022. So yeah, it's the first time I'm going to show you guys the Xbox 360 game collection. So we're going to get this started. So here we go. So, and of course, guys, I have 17 Xbox 360 games then. So we're going to get this started. So I'm going to show you guys the games and then talk about it a little more for a while, as well as telling you guys, scores / user scores on Metacritic for these games. So we're going to get this started. So here we go. So we're going to start off with the wrestling games. And the first wrestling I want to show you, and this is one of my favorite games, especially on the 360, is WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. This game is awesome, and I love this game, especially the 360 version. The PS2 version is, it's good too. Same thing with the PSP, but the 360 version, oh my god, I love this game. So yeah, and of course, this is the first WWE game that comes to the Xbox 360. Really, really cool. So SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, has a good roster. I like of course, the GM is pretty good. They also got like the season mode, with the Raw and SmackDown storylines. Now, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 for the Xbox 360 has a score of 81 on Metacritic. Pretty good, Positive reviews, and I gotta, of course, the online, it was not the best. It's pretty good. They have good creation suite, with the whole creative wrestlers and other stuff as well, which is really, really cool, and they got legends in there as well, like Jerry the King Lawler and Taz and Bam and Bigelow. They even got Mick Foley and Mankind, Do Love Cactus Jack, John Cena, and of course Rey Mysterio and Batista, Triple H and Tori Wilson. All 5 of them in this cover is amazing. It's pretty good. This is a fantastic game, and I love this game. This is one of my favorite SVR series games because the game is legendary. Like, it's really, really good, really fun to play. I really enjoy SVR 2007. Love this game so much. And also, I mentioned the season mode when they have like the story mode, right? I mean, look at the story mode they got for when you play SmackDown or Raw, right? They have like taking on taking on the show storyline, cleaning up Raw storyline, the High and Dry storyline, the Frame storyline, the Rabbit Wolverine and the Deadman storyline. The It's Not the Size Is How You Use storyline, the Legends End storyline, the I Got Your Back storyline, the Uh-Oh It's Magic storyline, the With Friends Like These storylines, the Mr. Mark Henry storyline, the Kane's Bride storyline, the Traitor storyline, the United We Stand storyline, the Chevrolet storyline, the Royal Rumble storyline, the Bounty Hunter, the Hunted storyline, the Road to WrestleMania storyline, the Conflicted of Interest storyline, the Revolution storyline, the Angle Invitational storyline, the Hollywood Goes WrestleMania storyline, the Elimination storyline, the Behind Every Great Man storyline, the Turning Over a New Leaf storyline, the Keeping It Real storyline, and the Rescue the Princess storyline. So those are the storylines in the season mode, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. And of course, GMO's in the game, like I mentioned, and this GMO in this game is awesome. Like, GMO is pretty awesome. So yeah, this game is amazing. Love SVR 2007. And I love the 360 version. It's pretty awesome. Alright, so now we're going to move on to another wrestling game. And this game is really, really good as well. I got WWE 2K14. This game, oh my god. This game is amazing. Like, I love WWE 2K14, especially. So this game, WWE 2K14, the Xbox 360, got a score of 75 on Metacritic. This game is amazing. I love the cover art of The Rock. It's pretty cool. They have like the Road to WrestleMania mode, which is fantastic. From WrestleMania 1 to like 29 and all that stuff. Like, it was great. The creation suite was really good. This was the last game that features the creative storyline and the creative finisher as well, which is pretty cool. They also got Universe Mode. Universe Mode is pretty good. And the roster is pretty cool as well. Not only that, creation suite is pretty good as well. Like, especially like when you create your superstar, create a moveset, create an entrance and stuff like that. Like, it is amazing. Not to mention the gameplay is pretty cool and it's smooth and all that stuff. Like, it is amazing. And also, this game is not made by 2K. However, it was made by THQ. So before THQ went out of business in January 2013, you know, when they got bankrupt, they actually helped 2K, you know, make WWE 2K14 because, you know, before THQ went out of business, and of course this was the last game that THQ actually made, and this game is amazing. Like, it's really fantastic. You know, I love WWE 2K14, one of the best wrestling games, and also the last game that THQ ever made, which is amazing. Alright guys, now we're going to move on to another 2K game. We got WWE 2K15. So, and of course WWE 2K14, I mentioned, has a score of 75 for Metacritic. WWE 2K15, however, has a score for the Xbox 360, has a score of 50 on Metacritic. Yeah, this game is one of the worst WWE games. It's not that good. I mean, it's playable, but it's not that good of a game. The only good thing I could say about 2K15 was the 2K Showcase. 2K Showcase is actually pretty good. I do like the storyline with Triple H and Shawn Michaels, Good for a Bit of Enemies, and the Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect from storyline with John Cena and CM Punk rivalry. That's actually pretty good. But other than that, this game is not too good. I mean, okay roster. The problem with 2K15 is that, you know, the graphics is not too good. The models is and another issue was the limitation, you know. Yes, there's some limitation. Like, for example, they limited and removing some matches that should never been removed to the first place, you know. And yeah, what's with this whole limitation? Like, you remove so many stuff. Like, they remove Creative Finisher, they remove some stuff from the Creation Suite, they remove a couple match type. Like, for example, they remove Inferno matches and stuff. Like, it's stupid. This game is not too good. So yeah, it's not that great. Alright, so the next game I'm going to tell you, this one is pretty decent. WWE 2K16. So WWE 2K16, you know, and of course I just showed the 2K15 with John Cena on the cover. Now 2K16, this is what show the cover of Stone Cold Steve Austin, which is a pretty good cover art. And of course 2K16, you know, user score of a 5.6. This is a decent game. There were some improvements after what happened with 2K15. Now I did mention the 2K Showcase, right? For 2K15, how good it is. Well, 2K16 Showcase is also good as well. They have the 2K Showcase about Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know, talking about, you know, the legacy and Stone Cold. And I have to be honest, I actually enjoy 2K16. It has a big roster as well, which is pretty cool. Some of the match types that was removed, they actually brung it back and put it to 2K, like the Inferno match, for example, which is pretty cool. So they did bring back some match type that was removed from the 2K15 and brought it into 2K16. So there were some improvement. This is a decent game in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like 2K16. I thought this game is decent in my opinion. You know, with the roster, the Stone Cold Steve Austin's 2K Showcase, some of the match sites that were removed, they brought it back. So there were some improvements. I'm not gonna lie. So I thought this game is decent. Is it the best? No. Is it better than 2K14? No. Is it better than the SPR series? No. Is this game decent? Even, you know, yeah, it's decent, but it's not the best. But it's a decent game. I thought this game was fine because it is a decent game. It's not too bad. So, I mean, if you want to get the game, you could, you know. Alright, and the next game I'm going to show you guys is WWE 2K17. Of course, we got Brock Lesnar on the cover right here, which is pretty cool. So WWE 2K17 was, it's okay on the Xbox 360. It was okay, you know. But there were some issues with this one as well. Of course, it has a user score of 5.6 as well on Metacritic. So this game, you know, there was they removed 2K Showcase, which is like why the My Career mode. If I gotta be honest, the My Career mode sucks. It's not even that good. My Career mode was not that good. You know, it was garbage. So yeah, I mean, you know, the roster, they had a big roster, which is very impressive. And of course, you know, AJ Styles, you know, this is the game that AJ Styles made his debut in a WWE video game, which is pretty cool. And, you know, there were some stuff that was limited instead of the creation and all that stuff as well. This one, there's another problem with 2K17, is the gameplay with the whole penalty. Like for example, when you play as Brock Lesnar and you try to hit the F5 on your opponent, the way that he performs it was very slow. And so the penalty of that one was not that good because it was very slow, and then he took a little long to get the pin after that. So yeah, this game, you know, not too great of a game, you know. And not to mention, this was the last, and WWE 2K17 was the last game on the you know, the 7th generation consoles, you know, like the Xbox 360 and the, you know, PlayStation 3 and stuff. So yeah, so this game was, you know, all right. So yeah, so and if you want to know what games do I recommend getting, what WWE games to recommend, definitely the SVR series game, and you can get like 2K14 and maybe a little bit of 2K16, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, that's my opinion. That's my advice too, guys. If you know. But alright, so that's it for the WWE games. Now we're going to move on to the fighting games. First fighting game I want to play is Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Oh my god, this game is so good. I love Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Look at this nice cover art. You got Street Fighters like Chun-Li and Ryu, then the Tekken characters Kazuya and Nina. Like, I gotta say, this game is pretty good. I love it. You know, have a really good crossover fighting game, you know. So Street Fighter Cross Tekken, you know, 360 has to score 83 on Metacritic. This is pretty fun. I actually enjoyed this game, you know. Like, you know, having Street Fighter characters and Tekken characters together and with a crossover, you know, play 2 players and stuff like that as well. It is amazing. Like, you know, having, and not to mention, they even got some DLC, which they're not, which, you know, is okay, I guess. Well, at least there are some characters DLC, like Christy Monteros, which is, for example, Sakura and Blanca, and all these characters, you know, it's pretty cool. But this is a really fun fighting game. I really enjoyed this game, you know. I feel like the PlayStation 3 version is a little bit better than the 360 in terms of, like, you know, more characters of the roster. So yeah, but this game, you know, it's fine on 360, but, you know, I really enjoyed this game. This is a really fun fighting game. I love Street Fighter Cross Tekken, especially like the arcade games. You can have 4 characters fight each other on the screen at the same time. Alright guys, so the next fighting game I want to show you guys is Ultra Street Fighter 4. This game is amazing. I love Ultra Street Fighter 4. Ultra Street Fighter 4 for the 360 has a score of 84 on Metacritic. Of course, as you see right here, the IGN 9 gave it a 9 out of 10. Amazing. And that's what this game is. This game is amazing. This is a great fighting game. I love playing this game. You know, I play characters like Ryu and Ken and Chun-Li and Cammy, and even characters like DiCaprio and Elena and Dudley and, you know, Juri, Crimson Viper, you know, Oni and Evil Ryu. You know, like, it was great. You know, that's a pretty cool characters. Lorenzo is in this game. Ibuki. Like, it is amazing, you know, like, it is really cool, you know, like, it's really, really cool. Alright, Relenza, like, it's really cool, you know, I love this fighting game. This is a bigger roster, you know, more characters and stuff, the stages as well. It's pretty cool. And also some of the stages that was from Street Fighter Cross Tekken was in this game, which is pretty cool, you know. Love this game. It's a really fun fighting game. Alright, next fighting game that is also fun, we got Tekken 6. Oh, wow. Another good fighting game, guys. So Tekken 6 got a score of 80 on Metacritic, the 360 version, and this game is pretty good. I actually enjoy playing Tekken 6. I like the arcade mode. They even got the, you know, pretty good roster, you know, with Kazuya, Jin, and Nina, Heihachi, King, you know, Christy, and Lars, Elisa, Miguel, and etc. Like, it's pretty cool. Good roster, you know, and also they have like scenario mode, like a story mode and stuff, which is pretty cool as well. I actually enjoyed this one. Tekken 6, pretty fun game. I actually enjoy playing Tekken 6. It's great. And another fighting game I want to show you guys is Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. Of course, we all know it's Mortal Kombat 9, but yeah. But anyway, Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. This game is amazing. I love this game so much, you know. Of course, Mortal Kombat Complete Edition for the 360 got a score of 88 on Metacritic. This is a really good fighting game. I know when this game first came out, it was called the Mortal Kombat, and then later on they decided to release it into the Complete Edition. So they created the Complete Edition so that way all the DLCs that they have in the first original Mortal Kombat game, they decided to put all the DLC into the Complete Edition. So it's a lot easier. So once you get this game, all the DLCs, they're all in the game and you don't have to pay anything. You get them for free, which is pretty cool. And I played this game. You know, I love the story mode in this game. The reason why I got Mortal Kombat Complete Edition is because Freddy Krueger is in this game. Yes. Made his debut in Mortal Kombat. It's great. You know, of course you got Scorpio and Sub-Zero, Melina, you know, Katana and other characters, you know, Raiden and Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, you know, Sonya and Johnny Cage and etc. You know, it's pretty cool. Mortal Kombat Complete is fantastic. You know, the fatalities and the babality and stuff like that. It's really amazing. I love this game. Alright guys, another fighting game I want to show you guys is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This is a pretty fun fighting game. I know some people don't like the third one, but I thought this game was pretty fun. You know, I really enjoy playing Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So this game for the 360 got a score of 79 on Metacritic, and it's pretty fun. I actually enjoy playing Marvel vs. Capcom. Pretty characters like Ryu, you know, and Chun-Li, and you know, Crimson Viper, and others like Spider-Man, Wolverine, X-23, Storm, and etc. Like it's really, really cool. This game is a really fun fighting game. You know, pretty decent roster and all that stuff. Like it's great, and you can play up to 3, and you can have up to 3 characters play. So it's really do a 3-on-3 battle, and also the final boss, you know, facing Galactus to save the Earth, which is pretty cool. Alright guys, and the last fighting game I got before we move on to the other ones, we got Soul Calibur 5. I actually enjoy playing Soul Calibur 5, one of my favorite fighting games. You know, the Soul Calibur series is a very underrated fighting game, but it is really fun, and it's actually pretty good. So Soul Calibur 5 for the 360 got a score of 77 on Metacritic. It's a decent game, you know, I actually love this game, you know, one of my favorites. I really enjoy Soul Calibur 5. You know, the story mode, it was okay. It's not the best, but, you know, the problem with the story mode is that you have a character named, what's his name? Oh yeah, Patroclus, right? A character, you know, this, you know, with the cutscene storyline, the way that they made the story mode, this one, it was kind of scratching head like, what? But despite the story mode, this game is actually pretty fun. You know, it's a good fighting game, but it's just a lot of people are not a fan of the story mode. I mean, the story mode was, it's alright. But then they got like the arcade versions and all this stuff as well. You know, cool fighters, you know, like Patroclus and Pyrrha, and you got Ivy, you know, and extra, you know, and also they got like the custom created character. Like for example, they got the Soul of Devil Jin. You can actually create Devil Jin in the game, and you can play him. They also got Yoshimitsu in the game, which is Soul Calibur's version of Yoshimitsu, by the way. I mean, it's the same character from Tekken, but it's kind of a different version of Yoshimitsu in Soul Calibur. So yeah. But Soul Calibur 5, pretty fun game as well. Alright, so that's it for the fighting games. Now for the other games, next game I want to show you is Score International Baja 1000, the official game. So this game is a racing game, and you know, it's supposed to be like a racing game and stuff like with all the jeeps. However, and this is the big however, this game has a score of 29 on Metacritic. This game is bad, like really, really bad. Yes, I mean, when I first got this game, you know, I did give it a chance, and I played a couple times, and this game sucks. This is not a good racing game. I do not recommend getting this game. So, guys, that's my opinion about it. Do not get this game because it's not that good of a racing game. Alright, now we're going to move on to the other game. So, the first game I want to show you guys is Grand Theft Auto Episode from Liberty City. Now, sadly, there's no cover art in this one, unfortunately. But yes, this is Grand Theft Auto Episode from Liberty City. And I gotta say, this is a really good GTA game. I gotta see in the future, maybe I can like make like a custom back cover for this. You know, maybe print it out on a computer and stuff like that, and see if I can do that. So I'll see if I'll work on that. But yeah, so Grand Theft Auto Episode for Liberty City. This game has a score, a user score 8.2. This is actually a pretty good GTA game. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, Episode City, all the missions and stuff is pretty cool. Really fun game. Alright, next game is a fantastic GTA game, and that is Grand Theft Auto 4. And sadly, this one has no cover art either, but yes, we do got GTA 4. So GTA 4 is fantastic. You know, the story mode, the missions, and all that stuff you can do. This game is amazing. GTA 4 is awesome. This one has a score of 98 on Metacritic, and it's amazing. Like, I love this game so much. Pretty cool with the missions, all that stuff as well. You can do free roam and all that stuff as well. Like, GTA 4, awesome. Alright, next game I want to show you is Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA 5, this game is amazing. Like, I love GTA 5. It's amazing. So GTA 5 got a score 97 on Metacritic. It's pretty good. Not as good as GTA 4, but it was still a good game. You know, I like the story modes, the free roams and all that stuff with the missions and stuff like that. And the missions in these games are amazing too. They're challenging, but hey, it's pretty cool. Alright guys, so I got 2 more games left to show you. The first one is a shooting game. We got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This is actually a really good game, you know. There are some good Call of Duty games, there are some bad ones, but this one is on the good. So Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare has a score 94 on Metacritic. This is an amazing shooting game right here. You know, I love this game. It's really, really fun. I like the little story mode that they did. The cutscenes are amazing. You know, this game is really good. One of the good Call of Duty games right here. It's really, really good. Love Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And the last Xbox 360 game I want to show you guys to round off this video is, of course, Sega Superstar Tennis. So Sega Superstar Tennis is a tennis game with only Sega characters. You know, I know some people say it's like a rip-off Mario Tennis, but You know, it's kind of like their version of it, but it's like with Sega characters and stuff. Sega Superstars Tennis got a score of 67 on Metacritic. It's a decent tennis game. You know, when you play tennis, it's fun. It does have like some flops, but it's okay. I like how they have like the Superstar mode where you can do like missions to unlock some stuff. The roster is kind of short. It's like only 16 characters, so yeah. But there are a couple of them from the Sonic the Hedgehog series, like Sonic and Eggman and Shadow and Amy and Tails are in this game. It's pretty cool. So I thought this game was a decent tennis game overall. You know, it's not the best, but I thought this was a fun game. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy me revealing my Xbox 360 games as of June 2, 2022. And also guys, if there's any Xbox 360 game that you want me to get in the future and do like a gameplay video on, let me know in the comment section below, as well as liking the video and share and subscribe. So that's going to be it for this video guys. So this is Domingo Hero Network. All I can say is take care, have a good day, goodbye everyone, and Domingo Hero Network is signing out. Peace!